Today we're going to make a fusion dish, and as you see we are in Italy. We're going to make a calzone with some parma. As garnish, but also a little bit as a sauce, we're going to make bruschetta. Now you saw I already chopped some Italian parsley together with fresh basil, and now I'm gonna chop also nice in the machine to make it all nice fine some white onion. And again, this little machine that is in gold, especially when there's for a small family. It is compact, you can easily put it away. So when the onions are chopped, we only need the skin part of the tomato with the meat. So the clock house, as you see, we put away, and the tomato in 4 or 5 pieces, and just follow the line of the meat. We're gonna cut in little cubes. Be careful. I had a little bit, as you see, a little bit tomatoes that were a little bit older, then they become a little bit chewy and difficult to cut. So fresh tomatoes are nice, and we just cut little cubes for the bruschetta. So everything is cut, nice in a bowl, and now we're gonna season everything. And because it's for the Italian taste, but also bruschetta, normally we're gonna add some pesto. Of course, nice fresh black pepper, some garlic, and some tomato. And the tomato, that is in reality puree, not the puree out of a tube, but from a tin of peeled tomatoes that I made puree from the blender. And also some oregano. We're gonna add also some beautiful olive oil in it. Here I put a little bit garlic powder in it, but I prefer fresh garlic. And to make everything a little bit smooth, that is illegal, you would say, but I don't think so, because the tomato ketchup makes it a little bit sweeter. It will also protect, because there are a lot of biochemical materials in it to keep everything stable, and also the juice that is left over will be binded. Now nice fresh olive oil, green virgin olive oil, and a little bit sea salt if you like, but bruschetta is ready. So now we're going to finalize the shawarma. As the last time, the shawarma is made the same, small cubes of chicken, and then marinated with curry powder, paprika powder, cumin, garlic, chili sauce. If you like, you can add a little bit Cajun seasoning in it, and make it a day ahead so that it gets a nice taste, and fry it out. And a certain moment when you think that the meat is getting too dry, I add always a little bit stock with it, because I don't want the meat to dry, because it will go in a dough for the calzone, still in the oven. So no dry meat. And then I'm also gonna add, of course, a part of the bruschetta goes in it when the meat is nicely cooked. So the meat is now soft, and I cook away, if you see, the juice, the stock. So nice, the taste of the stock is in the chicken. Now I can add the bruschetta. Just stir fry it a little bit. I don't want the tomatoes to be soft. The only thing that I would like to see is what you see now, that the pan is dry, so that we can use it for the filling and that the juice doesn't go in the dough. I will write down the recipe of the dough downstairs, and it has to have 2 rising times, 2 times an hour. And then we're gonna make patties, like this one is around the 250 gram. We push it out and put flour underneath and on top, so that it doesn't stick on the table or on the little rolling pin. And the rolling pin is nice. It is not even so expensive. I think I only paid £1 for it. But if you don't have a rolling pin, then just use an empty glass bottle. Nice, roll it out, and also the size for the filling. The size is in reality the size of a big pizza plate. While you're rolling, once in a while you can give it a rest of 2 minutes, and then you see that the dough it will shrink again. It's good, because if it doesn't shrink, it will shrink in the oven, and then we have a big problem. Take your time to make the pizza dough. Make it also nice big, and I'm gonna use a big plate or pizza plate to give it the shape. Simple, because you can cut off the leftovers in reality, what is not around. We put some extra flour on it, on the plate, but also of course on the dough, so that it doesn't stick. And the pieces that are too short, you can push it out a little bit, and what is too long, just with a little knife, you just make it a little bit shorter. So now the dough is ready, we're gonna fill it with the filling. Keep the filling in the color of the plate, and also on one side of the dough, so that we can fold it with the extra water mix we use for gluing, and also for the putting on top some color. Now I'm now taking a knife. I would have said what is a little bit too much. I will cut it off, and I use a little bit of plate also as a guide to cut it. Put everything nice on the side. You see, and then we get the egg. And the magic glue goes nice around, and then we're gonna fold it and close it. And keep in mind that the bottom part has to be longer than the top part, because with a little bit that folding technique we're gonna fold it. And to help yourself with the folding technique, you can use a little spoon that goes easier than with your fingers. Then you just see, fold it with your finger, you push it nice down, and then you get that nice ribbon effect. Just push the spoon underneath the dough, turn it around, push it, and then we get that nice cable ribbon effect. With the egg wash, we're gonna put nice on top, and then we're gonna bake it in the oven at a temperature at least 240 to 260 degrees, and it will take around 12 minutes, 10-12 minutes. Just check it, and also check the bottom. The bottom has to be golden brown. I bought in the shop a special pizza plate with holes in it, so that it also getting baked from downstairs. And when it's baked for 80%, I'm gonna add, of course, some extra egg, but then also a little bit Parma cheese. I'm gonna cheat with that, and of course a little bit mozzarella, also nice on top. Now then it goes back for several minutes, and there we have it, a beautiful calzone filled with the shawarma meat. Now a little plate, the bruschetta goes on it, a little bit Parmesan cheese. Now you can put some fresh basil on it, and then dinner is served. Bon appetit until next time. Yeah, probably calzone that you don't know, but this fusion dish is insane nice. Try it, make it. Until next time.